Hello everyone, George here, and we're back in my implementation of Five Nights at Freddy's using Unity and the HTC Vive. If you're just coming from the previous video, then you know I kind of hit a conundrum where I was dealing with the difference between a usable object and an object that I'm actually hovering over. And at the moment, my usable stuff is clashing with my hovering stuff. So I've already made a new class, or actually this is going to be an interface. So let's go ahead and change that. So a public interface, hover. It is not going to inherit from mono behavior. There we go. We're going to get rid of start and update. And instead we are going to copy pretty much the same. Wow, let's turn that off. There we go. Clear that out. Ooh, come on, you stop. There we go. Let's open up usable. We're going to copy the same format that I have going on there, if it ever wants to open. Okay, apparently I have two instances of Visual Studio open for some reason. That's fine. So there's usable. We're going to grab these now, copy them, and close out of this Visual Studio and come into this one. And I hope I didn't lose my connections. And instead, we're going to do hover start, hover stay, and hover end, where you also get the game object that is doing the hovering, whatever that might be, which is really just controllers, but you never know. We might change things in the future. Okay, now that we've got hover, we can make objects hoverable. Right now, we don't have any that are hoverable. This might just be something we use to indicate that an object is usable. That is, you hover over it first, and then it becomes something you can work with. All right, so what I'm going to do really fast is we've got the left controller and the right controller, which is what we're going to be taking a look at really fast. We need to edit those to make use of hover properly. So how are we going to do this? Well, the first thing is the fact that down here on trigger exit, on trigger stay, and on trigger enter, these need to now work with the hoverable object, and that needs to get stored. So we have a usable temp object right here. What we probably want to have happen is on trigger enter, we're going to have hover instead. So we have usable object is equal to null. I'm going to also, I don't know exactly how I'm going to be doing this, so let's just do hover object is equal to null. Because really, if you're hovering over an object, that's the object you're going to end up using as well, but we probably need to distinguish those, so I'm going to have them as separate variables at the moment. So when you do on trigger enter on an object, we're going to first do, let's see, hover temp is equal to other.gameObject.getComponent and hover. Okay. And let's see, we'll do the same thing right here. If temp does not equal null, if hover object is equal to null and Vive.getInstance.get button down left trigger. No, that's not what we want. We're just going to do if hover object is equal to null. Then we have our hover object is equal to that. Now, by that same reasoning, we also have our usable object. So the usable object, we check to see whether or not the object we've just hit is a usable one. So let's do, yeah, I'm not liking how I'm doing this yet. I'm going to have to think about how I want things to work. But I'm just going to get this implemented and working right now. And if I have to go back and redesign this to be a little bit more elegant, then I'll do that at, at that time. I just want to get stuff done. So temp object, yes. If that, okay. If usable object is equal to null and we hit the button. See, this is not right to me. I feel like I should be storing the object. And then this happens, which makes this occur. But I guess I need to store the object. If the game object is usable, then store the darn thing away, is what I'm thinking. So if we don't have anything right there, great, store the thing away. And then what'll happen is when we do press using onUseStart, when we do press it right here, then we call that functionality. It has nothing to do with actually pressing the button. The button press does not happen here. Okay, so next up. So that's on trigger enter. Then there's on trigger stay. I'm going to copy this for right now. I'm going to, what does on trigger stay do? So, God, it's like I'm doing the same thing twice. Usable temp is equal to other.gameObject.usable. If temp does not equal null, why am I persisting with stay? If usable is equal to null and this happens, usable is equal to, I shouldn't need to do this. I'm going to get rid of that completely. I'm either in or I'm not in. That's what I'm going to be dealing with for the moment. I mean, really, what I should be doing is this stuff will not work with usable, right? Well, actually, I'm trying to think. If it does not equal to be null, if it's not equal to be null, is this where I fire off? Oh, crap. Okay, so when I persist, when I'm continually inside of this thing, I do have an on-use stay. However, I feel like I should not be calling on-use stay should not exist. I'm getting rid of that. That makes no sense. It's up to the object to check itself and to continually fire something off. So I'm going to get rid of that feature right now, and I'm going to get rid of it. Not getting rid of it there. Getting rid of it. Where is use? Of course, it's probably not there anymore. Let's go over here to Unity, go to usable, and I'm getting rid of use stay. Going back to Vive controller left and Vive controller right. This is going away. It's up to the object to continually check and make sure things are going. An object will only be told that yes, you have been hit, or yes, you are no longer, you are being used, or you are not being used by pressing the click on the mouse or the Vive controller. It does not have any other thing being told to it. So it's up for the object to do that. And that being said, I've just broken what I already programmed, which is going to be, crap, where the hell is it? We want door swinging. Door swinging is going to get rid of use stay now. It does not need to be implemented. Okay. I'm going to get rid of hover stay as well. And just cross my fingers that I'm not screwing everything up majorly. That there's real reason to what I'm doing. Okay. Now on trigger stay for hover, once again, I don't think I need this, so I'm going to comment this entire block out. Once again, it's up to the object, whether it's a hover object or a usable object, to continually know whether or not it's being, hit. I don't even know do I even need hover anymore now? I don't know. I can't say if I do or don't. Void on trigger exit collider, usable temp, other.gameObject.get collider, blah, 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 blah. Yes. If we are going out of the object, then if usable does not equal null and usable is equal to temp, then we don't need to end the use of the object. End usage happens up here on end use. It's not tied to this. So the idea is you can continue to hold down on that thing and use it. All right. So let's think. So I do need hover though. So we need hover in here. So I'm going to grab our previous hover script, put this above that one. So hover temp object, blah, 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 blah. If hover temp hover does not equal to null, if hover object is equal to temp, then hover object is equal to null. So you can only unhover from an object. You can only disable or nullify it when it is the object that you are currently hovering. This is going to keep us from getting into problems where we have multiple objects being hovered. This system only supports a single object at a time with whatever one you happen to go into first. All right, so that's a lot of changes made to the code. I'm interested in seeing kind of what happens. Let's clear things off. So here fan button. Error is use stay void usable.stay. What is this crap? Inherits from that. Yeah, we're going to get rid of you. And I'm probably going to get more errors as well, but that's fine. Let's see what else happens. So clear. Usable does not contain a definition for use stay. Yeah, it's popping up everywhere. All right. What is this? Vive, oh, Vive controller right. So now we got to do everything to Vive controller right that we just did. So Vive controller left. Let's go up to the top. We need hover object. This would make so much more sense if I did this in a way that made both of these classes work together, but whatever. This one doesn't have some of the functionality, so I do have to be a little bit careful. Void use stay can go. This can go, I believe. And this can come along. And this is going to go. And on trigger enter, we need the hover stuff back again. Not that I think you can hover with that hand, but I'm going to keep the functionality in there for now. Okay, so that's that. Let's go into Unity and clear it and see if anything works. Okay, so going to grab the controllers, turn them on, going to grab the headset, turn it on as well, and see what we've got. Oh boy. Okay, I'm in the world. I can't see anything because I need to hit run. And I am running, and my controllers are not being tracked. Hold on. There we go. Okay, it's somewhere like right here, I believe. There we go. So check it out. We can open the door, close the door. Perfect. And can we push the door in, or do I lose tracking? Can I not do the, can I do the door the other way? It's not. Oh, there we go. I can push the door in. So that's great. I just lose tracking because I don't have enough space. So awesome. So now we have the ability to creak the door open and creak the door shut, which is going to make things a little bit more sneaky in our game. Should make things kind of fun. Okay. Next up, what do we want to do? Well, you know what? While we're in this video, why don't we make it so I can actually tell what the heck is going on? Take a couple seconds to change the model of the doors and actually make them have a cutaway, like a little door handle or something that we're working with. Now, what's the easiest way to do this? So every one of these is not instanced. They are separate objects, which kind of sucks. Is it possible to do something where I like take the history? If we go to mesh and transfer, what can I transfer? Can I transfer history? No. That would be cool if I could. I don't think you can transfer history in Maya. I think you can do that in Houdini. I don't think you can do it in Maya. No, I'm not seeing anything like that. Okay, so let's just do it then. We got some time in this video. So shift right click. Let's go to insert edge loop tool. We'll do 2 edge loops. We'll do them right there. Push them. Whoa. Push them together somewhere like that. And do 2 more edge loops vertically. Right there. Put them there. There we are. Move them over to the side right there. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so it's easier to move. Okay, and we're going to grab the faces for both of these. On both sides, please. We're just going to do a simple extrusion for now. Nothing fancy. I just need to be able to see what the heck we're doing. And you know what? Tell you what, why don't we give it some more shading? So we're going to grab all the faces, or all the edges, I should say. Shift right click, bevel edge, and we'll give it a little bevel. And I missed one. There we go. Bevel edge. And there we are. So let's go to, let's see, hold on a second. Can I turn that off? And turn off wireframe so I see what it looks like. And there we go. Now we can clearly see where we're going to be clicking to open the doors for everything to work. Great. So now we can delete this. Wait a second. Is the pivot really over there? Did I just do that? Wait. You're kidding me. Okay. I screwed up. Let's go to X-ray mode. Grab all of you. Shift you over to the other side because that's where the pivot is. Save. Let's turn X-ray back off now. Bring that wireframe back. There we are. And replace our doors. Okay. So, and you know, this is going to screw everything up. God, I wish there was like a copy topology. Can I mean, seriously, can I? My transfer history between meshes. That's attributes. Nah. Okay, never mind. This one's going to be flip-flopped, isn't it? So Control D, W, X. Oh, I need to mesh. Display, grid. Whoops, that's not what I want. Display, grid options. And I need this to go to 6. Apply. And now I can put this in the middle. And let's start putting this in different places. So I'm going to have to reattach some things, unfortunately. You know what? No. You edit, duplicate special, instance, please, apply, close, and now we're doing it. Not getting trapped again. I'm going to grab both of these, delete them, grab this one, control, what is it, edit, duplicate special, control shift D. Do that, move that over here, rotate it 90 degrees, and put it in the correct place, which is, whoops, which is right. Why is it locking? Am I not constrained? Let's see, bam, and in there. Control Shift D. Now, I just want to make sure that I am doing the right thing, so I'm going to go over here, grab one of these, grab some verts, and I do grab all of the verts on all objects. So great. They are all looking at the same base mesh, which is perfect. Okay, so Control Shift D, W, exit over there, and we're going to grab these, delete them, grab you, Control Shift D, X that over there, Control Shift D, X that over there, Control Shift D, and move this there and over. Perfect. Now for the last two doors, Control Shift D, and exit back and over. And for the final door, wait, not the final door. We've got 3 doors left. Get rid of that one. U, Control Shift D. Move that back there, and let's just grab you, Control Shift D, move you back and over someplace. There we go, Control Shift D again, and put it in its final position. And save, great. Now we look at the mess we've created. Okay, all the doors are still named doors, so that's always good. Save, file, send to Unity, selection. We're going to grab test, save it, and jump back into Unity. Give it a second. Failed to find the door stuff because I renamed everything and it all turned into a giant mess. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Add component. Box colliders. Add component. Door swinging. And then we need our new box colliders. So we'll do another box collider. This one is triggerable. And we want to make the Y size lower. So check that out. See how it's different on a lot of the different doors? That one's fine, but everyone else is all kinds of screwed up. Let's turn lighting. Let's go to wireframe shaded so I can actually see the correct size here. That's what we're doing. And that's looking pretty good. Now I'm probably going to have to run around to a lot of these different doors and work on them individually, unfortunately. Now, why is this one has way too many box colliders? So remove. You also have an extra door swinging, so we'll remove that. We'll add a new box collider to you. You know, it's almost... Might be smarter to make it a separate object on this one object and have it interact that way. It's something we can think about in the future. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So let's shrink it down. Let us do that. Move it over in the X. Frame up. Okay, that's good enough. Let's do that for a lot more doors. Let's grab, I think I can grab all of these doors and do them all in one go. I believe I can. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, wrong one. Okay. There we are. And now just the doors that face forward. Don't need you. I've already done you. Need you. Okay. And all right, great. So now we have doors with colliders. It's all good. We want to do one final check really fast just to make sure everything's working. So turn it all on. Grab the headset again. And move forward somewhere. There we are. You know what's funny? I still can't see the stupid door thing. But anyway, I can open it. I can close it. So great. I'm losing tracking here and there, but that's fine. Okay, so there it is. Doors, woohoo! All right, everyone. That's it for this video. I will see you next time. So long and good night.